the city of Miami going to witness this big clash. Yes, guys, we are live. This is Ramsay, and we will be watching the game between Bayern Munich and Boca Juniors live from Miami. It is at the Hard Rock Stadium, and whether Vincent Company against the likes of Miguel Russo, will that be the thing happening? Who will be making that soft spot into this group? This table is looking quite evident that Bayern has got Benfica, it has Boca Juniors, Auckland City FC. What an electric performance, electrifying performance that was Bambi getting back from those injuries, and he was on a hat-trick. But will Bayern be able to do that because of win today against Boca Juniors? The game is about to begin in just under 10 minutes. We'll be just having the lineups of Bayern and the likes of Boca Juniors over here. Look at this, man. It is Vincent Company who is still lacking in confidence, and he has said that Bayern are definitely be worried of the likes of Boca Juniors, where some sort of transitions in the team is definitely looking big. Is that going to be? But let me put that Q&A over here and a poll as well, that who will win tonight, who will win. Let me put that Q&A over here. Who wins the game tonight? Who wins the game tonight? Let me put that poll. Who wins the game tonight? Is it going to be the likes of Bayern Munich? That is the first option which you have got, or it is going to be Boca Juniors. What are your votes in that? Give your votes, guys. Give your votes. Or is this game going to be a draw? Whether this game is going to be in favor of Bayern Munich, whether this game is going to be in favor of Boca Juniors, or whether it is going to be a draw. The poll has been created on that chat section and it has been pinned. Let me put that poll. Yes, it is available over here. Who wins the game tonight, Bayern Munich or Boca Juniors, or this is going to be a draw? We will be making the predictions soon with the lineups of Boca Juniors as well as with the lineups of Bayern Munich over here. But first we will be analyzing the Boca Juniors lineup. Let me take that one. Let me put another Q&A, that what will be the final score line? What will be the score line today? What will be the score line today? That is also the Q&A which has been put over there on the chat. So yes, welcome to FC Ramsay, and we are having the watch along of Boca Juniors and with the likes of Bayern Munich over here. But how is this going to be? How is this game going to be true? Look at that, it is Zenon, but Miguel Russo from Boca Juniors hasn't the option of Ander Herrera as well as the likes of Edinson Cavani. Cavani is on a calf injury and Herrera is on a muscle injury. These are the two bad options which Miguel Russo from Boca Juniors hasn't been able to make for this game. It is that big deficit in the team which Boca Juniors will definitely face to be having, but it is Merentiel, the player who is playing that big, because Boca Juniors, talking about them in the previous pictures, it was against the likes of Benfica where they got a draw. Against the likes of Benfica, it was a draw. Look at that. Boca Juniors was having Palacios and Zenon on the wings, but for today's game, it is the likes of Palacios and Zenon as well. Two of the wings are there, but it was the likes of Velasquez and Merentiel on the forwards. For today's game, it is the same in the forwards for Miguel Russo. Boca Juniors are capable of getting those fluidity in the team, and they are capable of damaging any reputation for Bayern for today's game. But on the first match day for Boca Juniors against Benfica, it was the likes of Battaglia and Herrera on the mid pitch, but Herrera not being available because of those suspensions. it is the likes of Battaglia and Belmonte on the mid-pitch for Boca Juniors. Boca Juniors are having those big numbers as well as those players in the team talking. But against Benfica again, it was Silva and it was Costa and Figal on the centre backs. But for today, it is Di Lolo and Costa. Change on the centre back. Change in the centre back for Boca Juniors as well. Di Lolo and Costa on the centre backs. It was that option which Miguel Russo has opted for, but it was Costa and Figal. Figal and Herrera, both of them have got those red cards for Boca Juniors and not available for today's game, as well as with the likes of Edison Cavani. But again, Boca Juniors have made those changes. On the left backs, it was Blanco. On the right backs, it was Edwin Kula. But I think it is the same. Blanco and Edwin Kula, both the same. But Boca Juniors will not be having the options of Herrera, Cavani. These are the two men as well as their centre-back Figal, the number 4, number 21, and the likes of Cavani, their striker, elite striker. They are missing that. But look at the lineups of Bayern. What is Vincent Kompany doing? It is Serge Gnabry on the attacking mid-pitch. Thomas Muller was there on the attacking mid-pitch available but not being picked up. It is Jamal Musiala Bambi on the attacking mid-pitch, not picked up. But on the wings, it is again Kingsley Coman, it is Olise, it is Harry Kane on the forwards, the same forwards which he was having, and Leroy Sané hasn't yet been picked because Leroy Sané having those moves to Galatasaray. And I don't know why Galatasaray are making those big transfers. It is also Gundogan on those lineups with Galatasaray. He is making those moves. And Kalhanoglu from Inter is also on links with move to Galatasaray. But that is a different story. But on the mid-pitch again, Bayern has made Vincent Kompany making those changes. It is Goretzka and Kimmich on the mid-pitch. It was Pavlovic and the likes of Kimmich on the mid-pitch. But now I think Bayern will need in more attacks into that lineup. But it is the same story on the centre backs. Stanisic and Tah are there. But on the left back, it is Guerrero. And on the right backs, it is Lima. These are the changes which Vincent Kompany has made, because it was Sacha Boey who was given those opportunities in the first lineup of the first match day of the FIFA Club World Cup 2025. But these are the changes. Look at that, how Vincent Kompany is going with Serge Gnabry. I don't know, Serge Gnabry, is he going to be making any moves or not? Will he be worth of making those moves on the attacking mid-pitch or not? That will be a different story. That will be a different story. How is this game going to be unfold? Give your votes, guys. Give your votes. Those of you who are watching this, give your votes. How is this game going to be true? Look at that. We have been already getting those votes over here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It is all the votes which is going in. It is Bayern Munich who have got those votes. We have got those votes, guys. We have been getting those votes. Give your votes, those of you who are watching this. For my predictions, this game is definitely going to be 3-1 or 3-2 in favor of Bayern. But if and only if we are going to have some sort of good performances on the expect. Again, another vote has gone in. Oh my goodness, 100% vote for Bayern is talking this game. 100% vote. We have made our predictions. It is going to be 3-1 or a maximum of 3-2 in favor of Bayern. That is what my predictions are for this game. But how is this game going to be unfolding? How is this game going to... Oh my goodness, we have got another vote for Boca Juniors as well. My goodness, look at that. It is 67% vote for Bayern, which we have got as of now, and 33% for Boca Juniors. That is what the storyline is looking over. Make your votes on that poll section. Who wins the game tonight, Boca Juniors or it is the likes of FC Bayern? We had the lineups of both the teams, and in just 1 minute, the game is about to begin. The game is about to begin in just under 1 minute. We have made the predictions. Will that predictions be holding true for today's game? Will Bayern be making that big? Give your votes on that poll section, guys. Those of you who are watching, who will win, Boca Juniors or the likes of FC Bayern? 67% votes which we have got for Bayern, 33% for Boca Juniors, but no one has given that prediction for a draw on that poll which has been pinned on the chat. As well as there is also the Q&A, that what will be the score line today. Give your votes, those of you who are watching this. In just under 1 minute, we are going to be witnessing this clash. The Argentinian club against the likes of German big dogs of football. Is that going to be true? How are things going to be unfolding here? This is definitely going to be a big one. Boca Juniors against the likes of Bayern Munich. And the referee for today's game, it is no denying the fact this is right. I mean, Australian man Alireza Fegani is he is that referee who will be just officiating the game for today. This man will be officiating the game for today. But talking about this man, Alireza Fegani, is he going to be making those justice? Those of you who are watching this, who are late in joining the stream, we have made the predictions, and this is the referee Alireza Fegani who is going to be officiating this game on the pitch for today. But there are some sort of unavailability which is definitely going to be causing some worry. Oh my goodness, the game has begun over here. Oh my goodness. And those of you who are watching this, do tune into our... Oh my goodness. It is Boca Juniors trying to create some pressure over here. Bayern with the possession are trying to move forward into that. The game has begun 34 seconds into this, and the game has begun over here. The kickoff has happened. The stadium is looking full with fans. There are fans all over the pitch, and it is looking everywhere happening. Oh my God. It is Boca Juniors trying to move high up on the pitch. Look at that. It is Palacios, the man who was trying to make some passes on the pitch. The kickoff has happened. No denying the fact the kickoff has happened. Who will be getting that first shot on the target? It is Star who is staying on the left part of the centre backs. Stanisic is staying on the right part of the centre backs. Guerrero on the left page passes that back to Ta. Ta with his left footer going to Stanisic. Stanisic this time again. Whom is he going to pass it? It is an interception. Palacios from Boca Juniors has got that interception. He is making that interception from Harry Kane as well. Oh my goodness, the game is looking furious. Boca Juniors are really looking good in making those fluidity in the team. Look at that, Boca Juniors with that fluidity in the team is looking good. They are getting those interceptions, but Bayern are trying to shrink that pitch so close. Who is going to be getting that first shot on target? Is it going to be Boca Juniors or is it going to be Bayern? It is to the mid pitch. Kimmich takes that. Passing it to Coman on the wings. Coman with his left footer. Right touch. Passes back again. Kimmich this time crossing the wings. It is to Olise. Will he get a cut in? Olise, no. Outside the box. He has been just blocked. Goretzka trying to take a cross but has been getting those interceptions. Look at that. It is Palacios, the man talking in. Boca Juniors with Palacios is talking in that good. Palacios is the man from Boca Juniors. He is that lethal man. Boca now trying to get those positions. Again, it is to Palacios. Look at that. Velasco as well as Palacios are having those fluidity, and Boca Juniors time and again getting those persistent moves on their left wings. Vincent Company on the sidelines making some statement, I guess, already looking a bit clumsy. Boca now having the positions 3 minutes 21 seconds into the game. Give your votes, guys. Those of you who are watching, who will win? It is on the live poll. Kingsley Coman having some tackle. Oh my goodness, it is on the sidelines. Edwin Kula from Boca Juniors having those tackles to Kingsley Coman and Miguel Russo, their coach, just watching it. That old man, he is capable of getting any upsets, because Miguel Russo, to be talking about, prior to this, he was at San Lorenzo, then he was at Rosario Central, Al Nasser, Boca Juniors again, Porteno, Alianza Lima, he was at Milan. Many clubs he has been making that for the Argentine as well as for the Saudis. But will Miguel Russo be capable enough? It is a throw. Blanco, number 23 from Boca Juniors, going to take that high up. And Herrera is not available. That is the deficit which Boca Juniors are having, as well as the likes of Figuel on the centre backs. And also, no denying the fact, Edinson Cavani not available for today's game. These are the two options which Miguel Russo won't have for today's game. But in the timeline, are we going to have any sort of pictures with the starting lineups? No pictures yet been shown, and not a single shot yet been taken. 5 minutes are officially up of the first half. 5 minutes of the first half is now officially up, but not a single shot yet being taken. It is back to Manuel Neuer. Guerrero passing that back. Stanisic this time. Look at that. It is on the mid pitch where Boca Juniors are having their presence felt. With the 4-2-3-1 for both the teams, it is going to be either way. It is now Goretzka on the centre backs passing that high up. Guerrero on the left part of the pitch, man, are trying to create something. Goretzka again going to Guerrero. Coman has the move, but Guerrero passes that back to Tar. Stanisic this time, he has to be careful. Stanisic has got the right spot and he is blocking that part of the pitch where the likes of number 20 from Boca Juniors, Velasco, and number 8 Palacios are making those moves. Whereas Merentiel, the forward on the number 16, it is Kingsley Coman inside the box getting a move. Denied. Coman is the first man from Bayern who has penetrated the box of Boca Juniors. Kingsley Coman just penetrated the box of Boca Juniors so early in 6 minutes, but not yet a shot being taken on target. Now it is to Olise on the right wings. Olise making it move. Will he pass that? Left footer it is. A chip in. Kimmich this time. Passing that to Goretzka. Look at that. Kimmich and Goretzka are staying those pivotal mid-pitch. It is now 2-3-7, which is happening to the far post. Olise, will he take that? A clearance. It is from Blanco. Blanco got that clearance to the far post. It was a good move from Guerrero and making that cross to the far post for Olise. But Blanco, the left back from Boca Juniors, making that a clearance, but at the cost of a corner incoming. Olise going to take that left footer into the mid pitch. It is inside the net. Olise has got that. Olise has got that left footer curler into the nets, direct from the corner, and in just 7 minutes, Bayern has scored. Bayern has scored. Make it big, boy. What a corner it was from Mikel Olise, and it is into the nets. What a perfect smoothie curler into the nets. And Mikel Olise, look at that. It was inside the nets. Harry Kane was there for the header, but it was a block which was coming in, and it goes into the net. Serge Gnabry getting that tackle from the goalkeeper. My goodness, Serge Gnabry got that tackle from Matchessin, the goalkeeper, and Matchessin trying to pull Serge Gnabry. It is Mikel Olise just getting into the nets. Oh my goodness, there is some sort of VAR going in. It is the referee on the pitch, Alireza Fagani, who is going to take those VAR. whether a tackle was to Gnabry or Gnabry was being tackled. What is that side of the story which is looking happening? It was Serge Gnabry who was there, whether he was being tackled by the goalkeeper from Boca Juniors, Marchesin. Was he being tackled or Gnabry was being tackled? What was that happening on the pitch? What was that happening on the pitch? The referee Alireza Fagani going to take that VR. He has already taken that. He is making that statement. Oh my goodness, this goal is not going to stand. This goal is not going to stand. It is a no goal because the referee Fagani thinks that it is some sort of tackle which Gnabry has got that. It is already Boca Juniors making their statement high on the pitch. There is a tussle going on between Jonathan Tah and the likes of Boca Juniors players. Oh my goodness, this goal is not going to stand. It is a no goal and the referee on the pitch, Fogani, takes that decision. This Australian as well as Israel man has made that decision upon taking those big aspects on those VR. Whether that was a goal or not. Serge Gnabry was having that tackle with the likes of Mertisny, or it was the likes of Mertizin who was getting those tackles of Gnabry. My goodness. Boca Juniors fans at the Hard Rock Stadium having that good moment because it was in just 6 minutes. Bayern got that shot into the nets. It was into the nets. Mikel Olise getting that through the curler, but this goal has been denied by the referee Pagani, who has denied after those VR check. It is a no goal which has happened, and in the stats, not a single shot yet been taken. It is the point which is looking true, and it is a no goal in 6 minutes. What is this game going to be? The game has again begun. 10 minutes 48 seconds on the watch. It is now to Stanisic, passing that to Guerrero, and have to make that creativity good because Boca Juniors won't be getting anything easy against the likes of Benfica. They had a 2-2 draw. Against the likes of Benfica, Boca Juniors had a 2-2 draw and it was red card. Boca Juniors getting those fight. 2 red cards for that gameplay. Figal, their centre back, getting that a red card on the 88 minutes. Belotti, the man from Benfica, getting that on the... Oh my god, it is a foul to Harry Kane. A big foul to Harry Kane. No cards yet being shown. Number 8, Palacios from Boca Juniors getting that tackle to Harry Kane. Look at that. It is Jurgen Klinsmann who is also there on the stands watching this game. Jurgen Klinsmann, the legendary man, watching this game from the stands as well. But how are things going to be making it true? A no goal has been given. Whether that decision from Fagani, the referee on the pitch, was that good enough? Whether that was a tackle to Serge Gnabry or whether it was a tackle to the goalkeeper, matches in which was happening, but a no goal is that which stands. 12 minutes 10 seconds. Kimmich getting that free kick. It is to Coman on the wings. Coman takes a shot. Big shot from Coman. No way near the nets. No way near the nets, that is. But still goalless. This game goes on. And I think this is the first shot which Bayern has taken on the nets. And that too not on target. That too not on target. If Bayern are going to win this, it will be a smooth getaway to that next stage of the FIFA Club World Cup. If Benfica, if Boca Juniors are getting that, they will get some sort of relaxation with the points. But what is this going to be? Give your votes, guys. Those of you who are watching this, give your votes. Who will win, Bayern or is it the likes of Boca Juniors? Mertisny, the goalkeeper for Boca Juniors, taking that long kick. Is a tackle on the mid pitch. I think a foul has been considered. Bayern getting the first foul of this game. 13 minutes 15 seconds on the watch. Zenon The right wing from Boca Juniors not making those moves on that part of the pitch, but it is from the likes of the left part of the pitch where Velasco and the likes of Palacios are seen making those moves. It is to the far wings. Bayern has made that progression. It is to Olise. Boca Juniors are really down on the pitch. It is a foul from Stanisic. My goodness, Boca Juniors are playing it real good. Boca Juniors, no denying the fact, are really picking it real good. And already they are making that statement of what is looking happening over here on the pitch. It is looking like a war happening in Boca Juniors as well as the likes of Bayern. The way these two teams are playing, it was a tackle from Olise, it was a tackle from Kimmich, it was a tackle from Stanisic, but no cards yet being shown. No cards yet being shown. Serge Gnabry on the attacking mid-pitch. Will Vincent Company be having those worries? No cards yet being shown. Let me put this timeline over here so you guys can have a watch of what is happening on the pitch. Lama getting that. Olise, a backheel. Goretzka moving it fast. It is to Gnabry, but move from Gnabry is looking a bit late. Only one shot taken by Bayern so far, and in 15 minutes, but not a single one on target. And a one goal from Mikel Olise into those corners has been denied. What is the storyline going to be? What will be the scoreline today? Give your answers to that Q&A. Olise with that cross into the mid-pitch. Come on, everyone misses. Make a shot, my boy. It was Olise making those crosses to the center of the box. It was for four-man Guerrero, Gnabry, Harry Kane. No one gets a touch. It is Guerrero on side the box making a move. I think a corner is going to be incoming. Bayern are going to avail that second corner of this game, and it is from Guerrero. The thing has happened. It is from Guerrero. The thing has happened. A no goal and a yellow card for Marcos Rojo from Boca Juniors. That is what is looking happening in this game at the Hard Rock Stadium. Kimmich with that cross now this time from the left part of the pitch with his right footer. Look at that. The temperature is soaring high. The players are already sweating it bad. Adverse climatic conditions. Kimmich taking that cross into the pitch again, but Mertisny gets that deflection smooth this time. It was a deflection which was happening, and Mertizin, the goalkeeper for Boca Juniors, getting that deflection good this time. Only one shot from Bayern so far, but not a single one onto the target. Give your votes, guys. Who is going to win? Bayern, Boca Juniors, or this is going to be a draw? Give your votes on that poll section, those of you who are watching this. Kimmich to Olise. Stanisic this time. Lima takes a cross. Coman, will he take that? Harry Kane this time takes a shot. Harry Kane makes that big. It is that goal which has happened. Harry Kane has put that into the nets. It was the first game for the match day one where Harry Kane was lacking in some sort of forms, and out of those 10 goals, Harry Kane just couldn't get a single goal against the likes of Auckland City FC. But in the match day 2, it is the first goal incoming from Harry Kane. The corner from Mikel Olise was denied. It was some sort of tackle made by Gnabry, which was on those VR check, was given a no goal, but this time it was a cross coming in from Kimmich. Kingsley Coman gets that touch into it. It was some sort of deflection, and Harry Kane with his left footer just sliding the ball smooth into the nets. That is what a perfect striker number 9 Harry Kane is all about. Look at that on the sidelines. Vincent Company roaring high. Bayern has got their first goal. And now I think this goal stands, and nothing from this referee Fagani is going to be making those offsides. Bayern has officially scored, and it is that first shot on target which has happened, and it is into the nets from Harry Kane. HK009, that is the number talking. HK009, Harry Kane is the man talking, and it is into the nets. Again, Kingsley Coman backheeling, trying to find Gnabry. No. But Boca Juniors are playing their game good. Hope Bayern gets that soft, smooth spot into the next stage of the tournament with this goal advantage and scoring many more. But Boca Juniors are getting those interceptions. They are playing their final thirds and getting those obstructions for Bayern in their thirds. It is now to Elise. It is to Gnabry. Will he make that? Kingsley Coman, Gnabry, how could you miss that? It was just a half-meter distance between the ball and the nets. It was supposed to be getting had into the nets. Kingsley Coman getting a poor touch and Gnabry not even getting a shot on target. How? Oh my goodness. How could you miss that, my boy Kingsley Coman? It was a touch which was to be needed, just a half-meter distance. It was between the post and the ball, and Kingsley Coman just had to put a touch into that, safe into the nets. It would have been the story, but no. A big opportunity it was again on the 19th minute, but Bayern, I would say a big opportunity missed by Kingsley Coman. You can't take those risks. You can't take those risks. Now, officially, 4 shots being taken, 1 on target and 1 from Harry Kane is the number talking 1-0 for Bayern against the likes of Boca Juniors. But Bayern are trying that soft spot. Now it is Elise again. From the right part of the pitch, Bayern are creating that. Lima gets that. It is to the mid pitch. Crosses are seen coming in from the right part of the pitch. Elise now getting a 360 move on the edge of the box. Boca Juniors getting that prediction goal. Guerrero this time intercepting. Toma and Bayern are looking ferocious. They are going to be making that second spot, the second goal to be incoming soon. But is that going to be happening, or Boca Juniors are going to be making those equalizers? 21 minutes are now officially up. Jonathan Tah, Harry Kane dropping down, assisting Tah. It is now to Stanisic. Goretzka is the man who is staying deep on the defensive aspects. Kimmich is trying to move high up. Both Kimmich and Goretzka are playing on that mid part of the pitch. Now Goretzka moving high up, passing that. Gnabry now on the left wings. Passing to Goretzka. Kimmich, a chip-in shot. For Gnabry it was. Harry Kane, will he get that deflection? No, denied. No denying the fact Boca Juniors has been playing good. They have been denying anything to be happening. And to be talking about their manager Miguel Russo from Boca Juniors have been making those statements good. And a goal has happened, a yellow card has happened, and a no goal for Bayern. This has been the storyline so far in this game. Look at that Bayern fan in that red jersey. Do excuse me for my sore throat. It is early in the morning over here and we are watching the stream and it is really cold over here. The reason for my sore throat which is looking happening. A perfect tackle. It was from Guerrero on the left part of the pitch. It is Palacios, the man from the likes of Boca Juniors and Velasco who are getting those fluidity in the team. Look at that. Number 20, Velasco, and number 8, Palacios from Boca Juniors are having those fluidity in the team. It is now to Kimmich. He gets that left footer pass. It is for Goretzka. Goretzka task Stanisic staying pivotal on the center backs. It is Guerrero. Coman, will he get that from the likes of Goretzka? Yes, Coman has got that. A touch from Gnabry, poor touch it was. Serge Gnabry getting those one touches are looking pretty poor. but he has been making those creative aspects for today's game. No denying the fact it would have been a big assist for Gnabry if Kingsley Coman would have got that into the nets. But it hasn't happened. It hasn't happened. No denying the fact it hasn't happened. No denying the fact that thing hasn't happened. I think Serge Gnabry is also looking poor in his luck as well in those big creative playmaking aspects. It is now Stanisic getting to Olise. I want to see that creativity from the left part of the pitch, but it is Olise now passing that. Goretzka, Guerrero, Gnabry, poor first touch. Gnabry is not being able to keep the... Oh my goodness, what a move from Gnabry, but again losing the possession. Gnabry is cheaply losing the possession, no denying the fact. Thus, Gnabry, chef, my man, is losing the possession so cheaply over here. But Boca Juniors, without the presence of, their man and Herrera on the pitch, it is without the presence of Cavani on the pitch, it is without the presence of Pigal on the pitch, are looking things, making things happening really good. No denying the fact, Boca Juniors are making that looking good happening on the pitch. They haven't been able to get a shot on target so far, but I think it is those counter moments where Boca Juniors, with the likes of Velasco, with the likes of Palacios, with the likes of Zenon, be making that. It is again to Lima, inside the box, Kimmich this time, back to Lima again. Kimmich on the right part of the pitch, look at that, it is 6 Bayern players inside the box and 6 Boca Juniors players inside the box. It is Kimmich again, passing that back, dropping down, Manuel Neuer. Guerrero this time, passing to Lima. Bayern are out of shape now, but trying to get that back. Start dropping down, Stanisic dropping down. 2 corners for Bayern so far, 79% position for Bayern so far, 5 shots. 4 off target and 1 on target from Harry Kane. That is what the scoreline of. Oh my god, Olise has been tackled on the edge of the box. No, the referee Afghani asks for the game to continue on. But Boca Juniors are stopping Mikel Olise good. It is Blanco, it is Belmonte, it is Costa who are doing their job. Look at that, they are not giving those spaces. 3 of them, Belmonte, Blanco, Costa from Boca Juniors, are getting those spaces shrinking down for Olise to be making anything happening. 3 men are really man marking that part of the pitch. Will Bayern be going on with the aspects of Lima high up to get some creativity? Because from the left mid pitch, Boca Juniors with the likes of Belmonte, Costa, Blanco, the number 30, number 32 and number 23 from Boca Juniors, from Miguel Russo's Boca Juniors, from the Argentine club, are making those obstacles from Olise time and again. But Gnabry not even interested in talking to that part of the pitch. It was something good happening from the right part of the wings, but now Bayern are looking to make something happening from the left part of the pitch. Give your votes, guys. Those of you who are watching this, give your votes for that poll section which has been pinned on the chat. Who will win big? Bayern, or is it the likes of Boca Juniors, or this is going to be a draw? A throw, Boca Juniors. Blanco taking that back. A pass back to Metisny, the goalkeeper. But on the centre backs, Di Lolo, the man who is making his appearance because it was Pigal who got that red card, targeting that Manuel Neuer, poor touch in. Guerrero making that save. Neuer, Stanisic this time. Chip in to Lima. On the right backs, Lima passing that. Olise taking a turn. Oh my goodness. Harry Kane passing that high up. Lima, will he pass that? It is to Gnabry. My goodness, it was a move good enough, but Di Lolo, their centre back, getting that obstruction to Gnabry this time. But Mikel Olise is being denied of any free space. Look at that, it is now to Harry Kane. But Vincent Company not picking up Bambi Jamal Musiala onto the pitch and picking Gnabry on the attacking mid pitch. That is where Bayern are looking, making anything creative on the pitch. That is where it is looking not good on the pitch because Jamal Musiala Bambi got that hat trick after that comeback from those injuries, but not being given a spot in the first lineup. And it is Serge Gnabry who has been given that attacking mid-pitch spot. Look at that, the lineups for Bayern. I mean, Gnabry making that soft spot for Vincent Company, but Bambi has been given those rest. Was that big moment what made Vincent Company, because Bambi got that hat trick in the previous game. Especially no denying the fact from the likes of Gnabry is where Bayern locking on the pitch. Oh my goodness, it is a foul on the edge of the box. Boca Juniors fans are demanding of a penalty. Look at that, the stadium is roaring. The Hard Rock Stadium at Miami is roaring. It was Guerrero getting those ugly moments, but just on the edge of the box. It is a free kick which has been awarded for Boca Juniors. A free kick it is for Boca Juniors. Will they make that header to be happening? Will they make that header to be happening? Talking about the stats of this game, 5 shots from Bayern, 1 on target, but not a single shot from Boca Juniors. A free kick being taken. Oh my goodness, it was to the first post, but Manuel Neuer getting that deflection. What a shot it was. What a shot it was. Look at that. Zenon, the number 22, taking that free kick. It was pure power into that shot. And Manuel Neuer getting that deflection at the edge of post of a corner. Again, a corner going to be coming in. Who will get that deflection? Then on this time, chip in to the pitch, mid pitch, targeting that deflection. Kingsley Coman having that run. But who is there on the forwards to be making that? It is a tackle to Coman again. Coman trying to change the wings. Olise make that shot. He takes that goal. Olise has been denied. Merchizny, the goalkeeper from Boca Juniors. What a big save it has. It was a big save from Merchizny, the goalkeeper from Boca Juniors, and getting that spot to Olise and denying him of a shot to be taken into the nets. A big chance again saved. Boca Juniors are really playing their big time. 2 big chances Bayern has lost. It is from Gnabry and Coman, and now it is from the likes of Olise. Boca Juniors are giving everything. They are fighting for it. Their spirit is looking definitely high. It is number 17, Edwin Kula, who is making that high up on the pitch. Belmonte and Battaglia are staying deep down. Blanco this time taking a cross for Boca Juniors. At the interception, my God, Zenon will take that again. A big stop. Number 22, Zenon takes that. A big shot from Boca Juniors. But Manuel Neuer getting a single hand save. Manuel Neuer, from the other hand, is also making those big saves. What a big save it was from Manuel Neuer. So good. But it was a foul to Kingsley Coman on that part of the pitch. But what a big save from both the goalkeepers is looking for today's game. It is Merchizny, the number 25 from Boca Juniors, getting those saves, and it is Manuel Neuer again getting those saves. But no denying the fact Boca Juniors have now made those 4 shots, 2 on target, but Bayern with 5, just 1 on target. Clinical finishings again looking not happening from Bayern. And on the other hand, Boca Juniors are waiting and knowing their capabilities and making those perfect shots whenever that is looking happening. That is what the story is. 73% from Bayern, 27% from Boca Juniors. Down on the pitch, Boca Juniors are not only parking the bus, but they are making those soft opportunities looking good. Gnabry this time. Olise has got that. Harry Kane, take that shot into the nets. What is Harry Kane looking? Why have Bayern not making those shots? What was that? It was Harry Kane just into the box, not taking a shot. How close do you need to get into the net to make a shot? You have to make those shots from that first time thing to be happening. Is this game going to be a fixed one? Because everything Bayern are getting that inside the box. They are making those passes, they are making those dribbles, but not taking those shots on target. What is this thing looking to be happening? What is this thing looking to be happening? Is this game looking fixed? Is this a fixed game which is looking happening over here? What? So many times Bayern are getting that inside the box. It was Olise, it was Harry Kane, it was Gnabry, it was Coman, but not taking a shot. And inside the box, you are making those passes. What a lame gameplay it is looking. What a lame gameplay it is looking. If Boca Juniors are going to get those goals upcoming in those numbers counting, Harry Kane, look at him. He is again making those sluggish movements at times. It is the change of the wings. Boca Juniors getting that. Blanco trying to find Zeron again. It is Coman who has been blocked on the pitch again. But no cards being shown by the referee on the pitch. No cards being shown by the referee on the pitch. It is that yellow card now which has been shown. It is to Edwin Kula, the number 17 right back from Boca Juniors, now getting that yellow card. Edwin Kula has been blocking the likes of Kingsley Coman from the right part of the pitch, and Blanco and the likes of Costa blocking Olise from that part of the pitch. It is Goretzka this time passing that to Coman. Coman getting that to Guerrero. A good move. Coman makes that into the wings. Cross that, my boy. Cross it. Suddenly, I don't know what is looking happening. Is it the fans in the stadium which are making those Boca Juniors roaring high, but everything now suddenly Bayern are making that into the box, are just losing the possession and not taking those shots onto the target is a matter of concern. No denying the fact, it is a matter of concern. There could have been 3 to 4 more opportunities if Bayern could have taken those shots, but no, shots are being denied. It is to Mertizin, the goalkeeper, now taking that a shot. Goal kick being taken good. Now Gnabry has won that tackle, but back passing that to Guerrero. Guerrero changed two wings into the Olise, but Olise has been tackled. Technical tackles which Boca Juniors, Costa, Blanco are making against Olise, but the referee on the pitch not giving a proper yellow card or a warning to the players. Even it is Elireza Fogani, the Australian man who is refereeing on the pitch for today. I mean, the decisions which he is making, it is looking some sort of upsetting moments for the Bayern fans. But Di Lolo from the likes of Boca Juniors making his presence felt, as well as the likes of Costa number 32. What Boca Juniors are lacking is in their final thirds. They are not making it move. But man, are just clinically getting those obstructions good. Two yellow cards for Boca Juniors. Marcos Rojo and the likes of Edwin Kula. It is Lima this time getting that. Gnabry, will he take a shot? Gnabry again, a poor first touch from him. It is a tackle to Kimmich again. Give him a red card. Number 20, Valesco has got a big tackle from Kimmich. No cards yet again being shown. What is this game going to be? Agani, the referee on the pitch, is he going to be making those injury moments counting for Bayern? What a poor refereeing by the man Agani on the pitch. What a poor refereeing it is looking. Alireza Fagani, the man, is making those poor decisions on the pitch. It is looking quite evident. This man is the official referee for today, Alireza Fagani, and his decisions are looking really hilarious. This man is making those hilarious decisions for the pitch today. No denying the fact. A free kick, what man has got. Kimmich taking that. A short in pass for Lima. Lima takes a header. Ta inside the box. What? It was offside anyway. It was for Harry Kane to be putting that into the nets, but I don't know what Harry Kane has eaten today for those meals which he is getting, but not making those moves. Bayern are losing some of their mentality on the pitch. Yes, it is no denying the fact. It is to Kimmich, now to Goretzka again. Coman, poor first touch from Coman, but he is getting those blocks good. Goretzka getting that position one. Harry Kane. Harry Kane has been fouled. Boca Juniors are making those fouls big time, and I hope Bayern doesn't get any sort of big injuries for today. It was a clean tackle being made. Look at that, number 32 from Boca Juniors. What a bad tackle. Costa, the centre back from Boca Juniors, making that a tackle to Harry Kane. Harry Kane is down on the pitch, but no cards being shown by the referee Agani on the pitch. This man, a poor decision which he is making. Alireza Fogani, the referee on the pitch for today's game, very poor decisions. Very poor decisions this man is making. I don't want this man to be officially refereeing any game. Very poor referral decisions by this man on the pitch for today. Very poor decisions are looking happening from this man. Alireza Fogani really making those bad upset moments on the pitch. Kimmich is talking to him, but he is not looking impressed and just giving a free kick. A free kick that is just in favor of Bayern. Who is going to take that? Kimmich, Olise, Harry Kane, who is going to take that free kick? A free kick for Bayern in that perfect spot on the edge of the box. Harry Kane, Olise going to take that. Who is that one? Olise takes that. Oh my goodness, it was a curl, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper of Boca Juniors. Match is in. Look at that curl. It went bit of that central. I think, is there a perfect wind going on over here? Because that curl from Olise just goes in too central into the hands of Mertizin to be talking. Stanisic this time with that throw, passing that to Ta. Just a single goal. Big opportunity is missed. Again, the same storyline looking happening. Only 6 shots taken. Now it is Olise again. 3 men are there, man marking him. Olise is being man marked by three men, and two on target from Bayern and two on target from Boca Juniors. The storyline so far in 43 minutes of this gameplay. But Hanko again getting that clearance. Perfect block from Tar. That is a perfect block from Tar. And Jonathan Tar, to be talking about in this game, hasn't given any sort of opportunities for Merentiel, the striker for Boca Juniors. He hasn't given any single opportunity. Police again, three men are there. He is getting a curl, but look at that. Lima staying so far from him, not getting close to get any sort of moves. Stanisic finding that soft spot and blocking Merentiel on the pitch. But Merentiel, the number 16, 29 years of age, this Uruguay man is definitely going to be a big time. Argentinian Alan Velasco, number 22, is also making his moves good. Palacios from Chile, 24 years of age on the attacking mid pitch, doing his job good. But Zenon, the Argentinian man, 23 years of age, is also looking impressive. Boca Juniors are having those good moments, but down by a one goal, will they be making those decisions good? Or is it the likes of Vincent Company needing to be making any sort of changes? Now it is to Olise again. Lima this time to the wings, getting it inside the box. Denied by Blanco. Denied by Blanco. Edwin Kula, Blanco, the two of the sweeper backs making those moves good has been a big story for Boca Juniors. But it is now 45 minutes are officially up. How much of the added time are awarded? Oh my goodness, only 1 minute of added time. Only just 1 minute of added time. It was so much of those times being wasted. Olise taking that again. A perfect curl it was to the center of the box, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, getting those deflections. Olise again taking those cross. Coman with that deflection gets a chip in, cut in short. Kimmich trying to get a chip in again. Stanisic this time. Gnabry, will he take a shot? Passes looking happening. Make those shots, my boy. Make those shots. There is a tackle to Gnabry, which has been now, I think it is a handball inside the box. Gnabry has won a handball inside the box. I think it is a handball which Gnabry has won it. Belmonte, has he got a handball? 1 minute of added time just in the first half. Just 1 minute he awarded. And not even a drinks break for this game. Not even a drinks break for this game. This game starting from the first minute, not getting any drinks break. What is this game looking? 1 minute of added time is officially up. Rather, it is 2 minutes more in the first half. A free kick for Bayern. I think that will be the end of the first half after that free kick being taken. Look at that. Thomas Muller making those funny poses on the sidelines. Harry Kane, is he going to take that? Olise, is he going to take that? Goretzka trying to break the wall, making some movements on the pitch. Goretzka has been tackled bad, but no cards being shown again. Harry Kane takes that. Just misses the top bar. Harry Kane takes that free kick, but this time no way near the nets. No way near the nets. That was from Harry Kane. It was just missing the top bar, but not a threat for Mertizny, the goalkeeper for Boca Juniors. Not a big threat, but it was a foul being made. Oh my goodness, Goretzka has been given a yellow card. I don't know what this referee has eaten in his meal before this game, but Ali Zena Fagani, his decisions are really looking poor at the Hard Rock Stadium for today's game. The referral decisions from this man Ali Reza Fagani has been really making poor referral decisions from Alireza Fagani. I don't know why he is bribed or not, whether he is not having those good meals over here before the game or not. I don't know what is wrong with this man, but Alireza Fagani not making those and in the end giving a yellow card for Leon Goretzka. I don't think that is the storyline looking good. But to talk about this game, look at the stats. 7 shots, man, taking that and missing plenty of opportunities inside the box. A big upsetting moment it was. Big upsetting moment it was. I mean, the number of shots, only 7 being taken, that is not the storyline. We will be making that analysis of the first half. Oh my goodness, we have got 5 votes, 60% votes for Boca Juniors and 40% for, 60% for Bayern Munich and 40% for Boca Juniors. Those of you who are voting this, there is also that Q&A that what will be the score line today. We have made our predictions from the start of the stream, but something which I'm going to be sharing for this stream. Look at that. Look at that. The number of shots being taken, the number of chances being wasted. It has been a big worry. Look at that. It was first 13 minutes, not a single shot which Bayern could take that into the nets. 13 minutes, it was Coman taking a long ranger shot. It was a miss. It was a miss. After that, 16th minute, Harry Kane. What a poor miss that was. Again, it was Harry Kane on the 18th minute. It was the first goal happening. But the first thing from Mikel Olise, that corner which was being taken and the curl went into the net. Serge Gnabry with that tackle to Matisny just couldn't get that first goal. But Harry Kane with that first shot on target from all of Bayern getting that big into the nets. But again, 20 minutes, Gnabry, it was a move and he was trying to find Kingsley Coman on this 20th minute. Kingsley Coman also missing that big opportunity. Kingsley Coman again, 20th minute, a right footer. Deflection to it, missing it again. Belmonte, 25th minute, look at that. It was the first shot taken so far from the mid-pitch. Not even mid-pitch, it was close to the box of Boca Juniors. Boca Juniors were denied anything to be happening before 25th minute. They were struggling in and making those defensive aspects high up. Just couldn't make a single shot before 25th minute. And this shot being taken, look at that, so far from the box. Whether Manuel Neuer was high up on the pitch and Belmonte trying to get the advantage of that, but still, no, not a threat. It was for Neuer. But it was Zenon on the edge of the box on the 31st minute. It was a big save, a free kick, a powerful free kick. Zenon, this Argentinian man on the wings playing for Boca Juniors, really made that shot so powerful, but Manuel Neuer getting that deflection. 31st minute again, Costa, it was a miss from him. Zenon again, 33rd minute. Zenon has got those 2 shots, but Zenon hasn't been looking creative in those attacks. He has been staying deep down on the mid-pitch, getting those blocks. But Zenon is the man who has officially got 2 shots on target, especially one from a free kick and one was from a regular play where he got 2 shots. But Manuel Neuer getting those deflections good. It was again Olise getting those 43rd minute, a free kick, left footer. But the curl went into 2 central. No worries, it was for Matisny, the goalkeeper for Boca Juniors. Harry Kane on the 48th minute taking a free kick again. Plenty of misses were there. Plenty of misses were there to be happening. Plenty of misses were there. And Boca Juniors with their lineup, no denying the fact they are looking capable of making anything to be happening. They are capable of making anything to be happening. But before moving on to the substitutions needed to be coming into the first half, we will move on to the first half where, look at that, expected goals 1.80 and only a 1 goal. That is poor with 7 shots taken and plenty of shots off target. Big chances 5. Look at that. 4 big chances missed. How could you afford that? The same storyline inside the box. Vincent Company's men making their approach, Bayern making their approach inside the box, but from inside the box, no one is taking that shot. They are passing it, they are making those moves, they are trying to dribble it, but no one is taking those shots. It is the shots which needed to be taken from inside the box. That is what simply in the final thirds and the final fourths, where Bayern is making that in the central thirds and in the final fourths, Bayern has been really missing it big because 5 chances, look at that, big chances, 4 big chances missed. But talking about Boca Juniors, one big chance there was, and they have missed that one. It was Manuel Neuer saving that big. And in passes, look at that. Passes has been really low, 252 passes. Bayern have been looking bit aggressive. They haven't been making those passes, only 252 passes, 93% pass accuracy. Whereas Boca Juniors with only 75 passes, they haven't been making anything good on the mid pitch. But no denying the fact, it is their substitution which will be making that big. We'll be coming on to that aspect. But 4 corners being taken by Bayern and 1 from Boca Juniors. 8 fouls both by both the teams, and Boca Juniors are looking aggressive. I hope there are not much worries which Bayern players will get in the rest of the tournaments. Injuries will be really worth concerning. And shots inside the box, 4 shots outside the box, 3. This is the storyline so far. But 1.80 xg expected goals, and you are scoring 1 goal. It is poor. It is poor. But look at those defensive tackles which has been won. Look at that. The defense which has been won, 8 tackles Boca Juniors has won. They have been blocking. Mikel Olise good. Interceptions 4, clearances 17. 1 save from the keeper, and 12 runs 29. It is the aggressive force where Boca Juniors are making that good. And in the yellow cards, 2 yellow cards for Boca Juniors so far. 90 passes on the own half, 162 passes in the opposition half from Bayern. But I think there is some sort of creativity missing in. I mean, the referral decisions, I would say this man has been really poor, no denying the fact. I mean, this man making those referral decisions, Alireza Fagani, has been real poor into this game. But what can you do? What FIFA can offer you most into this? That is what we are looking to be happening. But now looking on to the lineups for Boca Juniors, look at that. They have the option of Brida, Gimenez, and Jansen and Zeballos. These are the 4 attacks which will be coming on. These will be the Merentiel and Battaglia were the 2 men who got those 2 goals against Benfica. Zeballos was the man coming in for those substitutions. Brada wasn't given those opportunities, but Milton Gimenez is the man. He is the number 9. Milton Gimenez will be making on those substitutions. That will be a worry because Merentiel now on the first lineup in the forwards, not making those big aspects against the likes of Jonathan Tah and Stanisic, who have been man marking him good. But talking about the likes of Bayern, I simply can't afford to watch Serge Gnabry on the mid pitch again. I'm really sorry. Mikel Olise has been really blocked on the wings. It is Blanco, it is Battaglia, Costa not giving him those opportunities. But how is Mikel Olise going to perform when there is no opportunity from Serge Gnabry to be coming on to the mid pitch for making any sort of moves? Serge Gnabry playing like this, it has been a poor story. Look at this lineup. Serge Gnabry definitely needs those substitutions to be incoming from Bayern. Vincent Company, is he looking to be making anything happening? And apart from that, it is the likes of Bambi, I would want to say. And if Lennart Karl is going to make his moves, Tom Bishop coming in for the likes of Goretzka, or is it the likes of Thomas Muller coming in for the likes of Harry Kane? These are the options which we can get. But I would definitely want to watch Lennart Karl and the likes of Bambi Jamal Musiala to be coming on, and Adam Mosnu, will he be making that statement good or not? We will be watching that second half as well. But before that, what are your votes? Oh my god, 67% vote coming in for Bayern. Those of you who are voting this, there is also that Q&A, that what will be the score line today. Give your predictions. We made the predictions from the start of the stream, and now it is your time to make those predictions. It is the half time which is going on, and only 1 minute of added time. But the refereeing from this man, it has been really pathetic. Ali Reza Fagani at the Hard Rock Stadium at Miami is making his pathetic decisions, because talking so far, it was a no goal. Yes, it was a no goal because there was some sort of tackle with Gnabry and Metizin was happening on the pitch, and Olise got that, but then also a no goal was denying. Marcos Rojo only a yellow card being given, and Edwin Kula only a yellow card. And what was that? Leon Goretzka getting a yellow card at that moment. But most of the decisions where Harry Kane was being fouled, Mikel Olise being fouled, it was the likes of different types of strategies which Boca Juniors are making that, and Miguel Russo, their manager, making those aspects good. But I think the storyline needs to be different if Bayern are making anything creative. But the injuries will be big concern. The way Boca Juniors are playing that on the pitch, the injuries will be definitely big concern. So yes, I will also take a short 1 minute break. We will have the second half watch along soon, and I will just take a short 1 minute break. I'll be back. What are your predictions, and give your votes? Till then, I will be just back in 1 minute. We'll take a short break, guys. Short break. We are back from that short break, and I just came in onto the right time. Now it is the Bayern players seen coming onto the pitch. It is the Bayern players now seen coming onto the pitch. But in the first half, it was a poor show from Serge Gnabry. Serge Gnabry has been again exposed. No denying the fact, I would say it is Serge Gnabry who is again getting exposed. Bad moments coming in, bad moments coming in. No denying the fact, the first half, it has been an annoying performance from Serge Gnabry on the pitch. No denying the fact, it has been a bad, annoying aspect from Serge Gnabry. The creativity from Mikel Olise has been looking absent because he is being man-marked good on the pitch, and especially from the likes of Belmonte, Battaglia, Di Lolo, Costa, Blanco are not giving those opportunities. But it is on the mid-pitch, Serge Gnabry, Vincent Company picking up Serge Gnabry again on the starting lineup and not giving those opportunities for Bambi, Jamal Musiala. I don't know what the substitutions are looking to be happening, but Miguel Rosso, Boca Juniors, if we talk about their lineups, it has been really good. Velasco performing good, Palacios doing his job, Zenon has been lethal, getting 2 shots on target, perfect one. That is the man who has got 2 shots from Boca Juniors so far in the first half. Merentiel, number 16, is looking absent on those center forwards, but Miguel Rosso has got those opportunities of Gimenez, Jansen, Zabalos. They will be making those appearances. Marcos Rojo is also there. But for Bayern to be talking about in this game, it has been really worrying from Serge Gnabry on the pitch. Nothing looking happening. Will there be any substitutions? Vincent Company, will he get Bambi onto the pitch or not? That is the aspect which we want to be happening. But looking at the substitutions so far in this game, whether that is going to happen soon in the second half, because after 65th to 75 minutes, Boca Juniors will be looking, making those moves. They will be looking, making those moves. Will that be good enough? Will Boca Juniors get those equalizers, or will that be all the way for Bayern? But refereeing from this man, I would say Fagani, the man getting those bad moments, I hope that is not going to be coming onto the pitch. Fagani, the referee on the pitch, the game has kicked off. The second half has kicked off at the perfect spot. No drinks break in the first half. It was a bad story as well. And substitutions coming in, no substitutions coming in, no substitutions coming in, neither from Miguel Russo, neither from Vincent Company. Is Vincent Company looking dried up of his substitutions because he worried that whether his players are going to get injuries or not? Because Bambi will be the man who will be man marked, or is Vincent Company looking for those dried legs of Boca Juniors and then bringing in the likes of Bambi onto the pitch? The second half has started, 1 minute already up. It is now Goretzka passing that, Olise, Kimmich this time, make a cross my boy, left footer to Olise on the wings. Olise trying to get a cut in, finding Kimmich, Lama this time. Lama has got a move into the box. A tackle, what a good tackle. Boca Juniors number 32, Costa getting that tackle. Furious tackles are being made. Miguel Russo's man, Boca Juniors, are making those furious tackles on the pitch. Again in the second half, it could be a big injury warning for Bayern. Because next they have got Benfica, and Boca Juniors are giving everything. They are looking, making everything. Oh my God, it is a move high up. Boca Juniors, it is some sort of a move. Costa was the man making those moves. Image getting that obstruction, but at the cost of a throw coming in so close to the sidelines on the right wings near the box. Who is going to be taking that? Velasco, the man going to take that throw? No. Boca now close to the box, takes a cross inside the box, safe into the hands of Manuel Neuer. That was safe. Not a single shot being taken in the second half. 3 minutes are already up. And yes, those of you who are watching this, give your votes that who is going to be winning this. Bayern Munich on that poll section, give your votes. Boca Juniors, or is it going to be a draw? Now it is to Olise again. Lama is there. Olise not passing him, trying to get a cut in, but 3 men are targeting. It is to the far wings. Kingsley Coman getting somewhat position with a header. Coman, will he take a shot? No. He has been blocked. Goretzka this time. Kimmich, it is a tackle one, and Boca Juniors trying to move high up. Oh my goodness. Boca Juniors are making their statement good. It was Zenon, the man who was given those passes, but Tennessee getting those interceptions good. It is to Coman again inside the box, getting in. A move in to the mid pitch, but getting outnumbered this time. Jonathan Tah, a foul being taken to Stanisic, passing that to Neuer. Neuer is so high up on the pitch. He passes that to Kimmich. Goretzka on the left part of the centre backs. Kimmich this time. Thus, Gnabry again getting exposed. Finally, he has got that position. I don't know how Serge Gnabry is still playing on the pitch. I really don't know how Serge Gnabry is really staying on the pitch. It is Adrakula, the right back, making a move. He is getting that inside the box. He goes, takes a shot. Advin Kula taking a shot, but no way near the woodwork it was. Big opportunity again, I would say, but Boca Juniors are looking those absentees in the team where they are missing everything on those creativity. And 6 shots taken by Boca Juniors so far, 2 on target. It is again Kimmich finding Coman. Coman is found, has been finding that free space on the wings. He makes that. He takes a chip into the far wings. Lama this time missing that ball completely. Across from Lama coming in. Deflection to it, and it is a corner going to bring in. A corner that is going to be happening in favor of Bayern. Look at that. It is Edinson Cavani on the stands watching this game. He is on those injuries, not making his move into the pitch. Cavani is the man who is there, but not available for the substitutions. Olise, corner being taken. Left footer curl into the box, straight into the hands of Metizin, the goalkeeper for. Oh my goodness, look at that long ball. Manuel Neuer getting that interception good. Coman has got that. Boca Juniors now getting that long ball good high up. Kingsley Coman, what a poor pass straight onto the legs of Manentiel. Boca Juniors are making those long balls good in the second half. They have found that soft spot, and Miguel Rosso, the man, now targeting that part of Jonathan Tah and giving those long balls to Velasco, Zenon, and Manentiel. Goretzka now to Guerrero. Passing to Harry Kane. Harry Kane getting the first touch in the second half on the 52nd minute. Lima this time to Olise. Kimmich. Olise again. Gnabry now dropping down and taking some touches. Passing that to Goretzka. Goretzka speeding high up. Passing that. Olise takes a shot. Left footer. Poor shot from Olise. It is the lack of opportunities where Olise is looking dried up. It is the lack of opportunities where Olise is looking dried up of those shots to be taken. In the 53rd minute, Bayern gets the first shot to be taken in the second half in 8 minutes. But no substitutions coming in from Vincent Company with that sole goal advantage of 1. Will that be good enough? Staying up to those 90 minutes plus stoppage time. Blanco this time moving forward, trying to get past Lima in the speed. He is looking that absent. Oh my god, big opportunity inside the box. It was some sort of confusion. Lima was asking for the ball out of the pitch. But Gnabry now not even pressing high up. Harry Kane was pressing, but Gnabry not getting that offensive awareness good. Gnabry is just making those sole moves on the pitch. He needs a perfect substitution. 54 minutes. Boca Juniors are playing with 11 man and the 12th man on the pitch. No denying the fact has been this man for them. Alireza Fagani, the 12th man playing for Boca Juniors in this game. Alireza Fagani, the 12th man for Boca Juniors so far in this game. But nothing has been looking in the second half happening for Bayern as well. It is now to Koman. Goretzka this time. Kimmich. Guerrero passing back to Stanisic. The first touch from Bayern players in this game hasn't been looking good and impressive. No denying the fact. The first touch from Bayern players hasn't been looking impressive in this game. It is a shot being taken. Harry Kane. My goodness, nowhere near the woodwork it was. Harry Kane took a turn, left foot a shot. I think it is a corner going to be incoming. Number 41 from Boca Juniors gets that block. Number 40, D Lolo getting that block, but at the cost of a corner incoming. Now Bambi is seen coming onto the page. Now Vincent Company on the 55th minute going to make substitutions, and definitely it will be the likes of Gnabry dropping down and Bambi coming in. Joshua Kimmich taking that corner. Will he get that? To the far post he goes. Opportunity for Coman. Denied. Deflection. Lama taking that. Guerrero passing back to Neuer. Neuer places that to Olise on the left back. Man are dropping down in their formation. Jonathan Tah. Kimmich passing that. Kimmich has just let the ball go high up because substitutions were needing coming in. It is now Pavlovic and Musiala, both of the young players coming in and making their moves. Goretzka is the man making that substitution. Goretzka has done his job, no denying the fact, decent. On the mid-pitch, he has been decent. And it is Gnabry also dropping down. Gnabry has been in a poor form and again he has been exposed. So Leon Goretzka is out and Pavlovic is in. And another substitution, it is Gnabry who is out and it is the likes of Jamal Musiala Bambi coming on. Bambi and Pavlovic onto the pitch. The experience of Goretzka was looking good. Will Pavlovic be good enough? Getting that header interception. The experience of Goretzka was good in the first half. He was blocking those build-ups from the likes of Boca Juniors, but now it is Pavlovic. Olise back passing that to Stanisic. Jonathan Tah passing that to Mambi. Again to Pavlovic. Now build-ups are looking composed. Now passes are looking happening, composed and with ease and peace. He is looking blocked. He was having Stanisic free on that part of the pitch. Harry Kane, a poor touch from him again, losing the possession cheaply. Blanco has passed that. It is inside the box. Stanisic getting that deflection. Boca Juniors are making their moves good enough. Blanco getting that to Velasco was a good move, and Lima was the odd man out. He was getting outnumbered, but it was Stanisic in the end getting those deflections. Bambi is staying close to Harry Kane in the forwards. Olise is also there. Kimmich on the mid-page. Pavlovic staying deep down. But look at that. Kingsley Coman has now dropped down. Coman looking, dropping down. It is inside the box again. Boca Juniors getting that good. Boca Juniors are giving their best. They are giving their best. They are fighting for their life. They are fighting for everything. It is a block from Coman. Bambi has got that first touch. It is a bad tackle to Bambi. Jamal Musiala on the pitch. A poor tackle, and Agani, the referee on the pitch, this time he gets that. Alireza Fagani this time gives that tackle, and it was a bad one to Jamal Musiala. Bambi and Edwin Kula was the man. Zenon has been substituted. Boca Juniors now moving on with the substitutions. Brida is in. Zenon is out of the pitch. And those of you who are watching, give your votes. Will this be, give your votes on that poll, that who will win the game? Bayern Munich, or is it the likes of Boca Juniors? Or is it going to be a draw? Olise missing that. A throw in favor of Boca Juniors. But it is Zenon, Kevin Zenon, who is out of the pitch, and Malcolm Brida, who has made his move. One substitution that is coming in from the likes of Miguel Rosso, and two substitutions coming in from Vincent Company. Kimmich this time to Bambi. Bambi is on the sides of Olise. Throw won by Olise with that tackle. Lima going to take that. Look at that. It is Bambi who is staying close to Olise on that part of the pitch. It is a tackle to Olise. It is a tackle to Olise, but nothing, no decisions from this man. He is looking, making good. And Reza Fagani, I don't know what he has eaten in his pre-meal before this game and whether he is bribed or not, but all of his decisions are looking waste. It is now Edwin Kula making that. Lima getting that. Harry Kane, poor touch from him. It is a tackle again. Joshua Kimmich has been tackled. What is this man? Alireza Fagani is looking, making on the pitch. Is he a madman or what? I mean, Alireza Fagani, this is a mad referee on the pitch. No denying the fact. This is a mad referee for today on the pitch. Loads of tackles being made, but no cards being shown and nothing foul to be given in favor of Bayern in this game. 61 minutes are now officially up. This game is looking really hilarious. What a hilarious FIFA World Cup matches is going to be. Just for the sake of money, this tournament is happening, and injuries to the players will be a big concern for those who are playing in the domestic league, in those Europas and those Champions Leagues. Big worries for them. And I said to Pavlovic, oh man, Kimmich is there on that free space, but he goes for Olise. Olise against the likes of Blanco. Blanco has again got that block. Blanco is making those moves good against Olise. Kimmich this time going that to Pavlovic. Bambi has made his move. Look at that. Guerrero getting that obstruction to him. Oh man, with Bambi. Bambi is making his moves. On the mid pitch, It is definitely the likes of Boca Juniors who are making that good. Pavlovic getting that tackle good. A free kick for Boca Juniors. A free kick that is for Boca Juniors. What will be the final scoreline? Bambi and Harry Kane are staying high up on that part of the pitch. Bambi and Harry Kane are staying on that part of the pitch. Guerrero this time with that throw. Whom is he going to pass? Bambi is the man. Pavlovic. 63rd minutes. Lima this time getting that to Olise, but nothing cropping up on the mid pitch after the departure of Goretzka. It is Pavlovic and Kimmich who are staying on that part of the pitch, but nothing are they looking making creative. Nothing creative are they looking to be making. It is Lima again. Bambi this time. Will he take a shot? My goodness. Boca Juniors are playing their big game. They are playing their big game and they are time and again proving they are worthy of winning any sort of trophies in this tournament as well. They are proving they are worthy. But nothing in their attacks are Boca Juniors making creative on the pitch. That is where they are just not getting those big opportunities. Getting to Kimmich. And I say, now Bayern wants Boca Juniors to be coming in high up on the pitch. It is now to Bambi. Inside the box he goes. He gets a cut in. My goodness, look at that. Boca Juniors are denying anything and now Bambi coming in after those substitutions. Oh my goodness, Leroy Sane is seen coming onto the pitch. Leroy Sane has already made his move to Galatasaray on a free transfer and now it is Vincent Company trying to bring in Leroy Sane, the experience of that man, but not picking up the likes of my favorite to be talking about. It is the Lennart Karl. Tom Bishop not going for those substitutions. It is the experience which Vincent Company is taking to in this game. It is the experienced players where Vincent Company is now making that. Now Leroy Sane on these sidelines ready to get those substitutions. It is Olise again. Where is Harry Kane? Nowhere near to be seen. Olise gets that move good, but getting outnumbered. Passes. You have to make those passes. You have to take those shots. You are getting predictable. My goodness, Jonathan Tah this time. It is Merentiel. He is inside that. He gets that. It was that moment I knew. It was that moment I knew it was going to be. And Boca Juniors has made that. Late substitutions coming in from Vincent Company and Bayern were really looking poor in the second half. That is a poor form from Bayern and a poor gameplay from Vincent Company. No denying the fact. Getting the aspects of Pavlovic on the pitch, Bambi on the pitch, and keeping Kingsley Coman and not bringing in the likes of Lennart Karl, not the likes of Leroy Sane. Kingsley Coman was just out of his breathe, out of his gas on the pitch, and Bayern has conceded. That was the worry which we were having. But on the other hand, it was those 3 goals which we were expecting to be coming in with those creativity. That is where the lack has happened. It was Olise who got outnumbered. None was those passes and Tah man marking this time to Merentiel. It was a poor one. Stanisic getting that tackle bad and Merentiel getting that opportunity good and he gets past Manuel Neuer so good. Bad, ugly story for Bayern. The way we have considered in this and we have been just allowing things to be coming in. we have been allowing things to be coming in our nets, and that has been the story. And again, the poor referendations of this man, Alireza Afghani, that has been a bad aspect. Bad aspect coming in. Bayern, I think if they are going to be playing like this, Jonathan Tah, look at that. He is looking exhausted. And the scores now are level. Another substitutions. Coman is now out. Leroy Sané in. It is those late substitutions. It is those late substitutions. Late substitutions coming in, and Merentiel, the number 16, the number 4. Now, I mean, the forward has got that 6 shots, 3 on target. That has been the story for Boca Juniors so far in this game, whereas Bayern taking 9, only 3 shots on target and missing those 5 big chances. Bad, ugly story. Upamecano now coming in. Upamecano making his appearance on the pitch. Upamecano now making his appearance on the pitch. Look at that. It is Rafael Guerrero who is now out and Upamecano is in. And Kingsley Coman is out and Leroy Sané is in. 2 of the substitutions again, Vincent Kompany making that. But late substitutions has resulted in a goal. And it is Palacios who is out. And again, a striker coming in, Gimenez for Boca Juniors. So now the scores are leveled. The scores are now leveled. My goodness, we have again got that vote. 67% votes for Bayern in this game. Again, Boca Juniors making that. Lima somehow getting that deflection. So Upamecano trying to get that tackle. Good enough. It is 3 centre backs. It is Stanisic. It is the likes of Upamecano. It is the likes of Jonathan Tah. First time we will be watching Tah and Upamecano playing together. Stanisic moving on to the left part of the centre backs. Left backs he is playing. Sané is there on the left wings. Olise on the right part of the wings. Manuel Neuer getting that block good. Boca Juniors are playing it hard. They are making those tackles good. They are playing it hard. Now Boca Juniors making those moves on the wings. A cross coming in onto the box. A header opportunity. Tah getting that clearance at the right time. Otherwise, it would have been that second goal. Boca Juniors now making those progressive move, and it is Leroy Sané making those stretched left footer high up. It is Bambi who has made that. Musiala has been stretched on that part of the pitch. Musiala again getting those tackles, but I don't know why this referee, Alireza Afghani, what all decisions he is making. He is looking like a poor referee on the pitch. No denying the fact. Poor refereeing from this man, Alireza Afghani. But Lautaro Di Lolo, number 40, getting that yellow card. Will Lennart Karl come in? I want Lennart Karl to be coming in. Rafael Guerrero is out. Kingsley Coman is out. Upamecano is in and Sané is in. That is the storyline for Bayern in the substitutions. And Belmonte is out. Palacios is out for Boca Juniors. And Williams Alarcon and Milton Gimenez. These are the 2 substitutions again. Talking about the substitutions for Boca Juniors, Miguel Russo getting 3, whereas Vincent Kompany getting 4. But the fight is happening good. And so far in the stats, 6 shots taken by Boca Juniors, 3 on target, 9 from Bayern, but 3 on target as well. Boca Juniors are matching those parallel aspects, and if they are going to be making those tackles good, will any creativity come in from Bayern? Make this time. Again, Pavlovic, no move from the likes of Harry Kane. He is looking exhausted on the pitch. Upamecano this time moving high up, gets to Olise. What a fair challenge. Upamecano finally getting that tackle good. Is staying on the. It is big opportunity for Leroy Sané inside the box. Poor touch from him, and it is a clearance. Anyways, the flags were raised. The flags were raised anyways. A late cross from Kimmich to Sané, and it has resulted in to an offside. Edinson Cavani on the sidelines, on the stands, must be looking happy with the performance of his team. No denying the fact, Edinson Cavani must be looking happy with the performance of his team. He is not the man available for today's game due to his injuries. Boca Juniors giving their best. But it is the likes of Jonathan Tah again getting exposed. In those speedy runs, Jonathan Tah is again looking exposed at times. This is just showing that how Vincent Company is poorly managing this team. Leroy Sané getting those poor first touch from Leroy Sané again. Vincent Company on the sidelines again trying to make any sort of substitutions or not. No, not going for that. So Meccano to Elise again. Bambi gets a deep in. Harry Kane, poor, not at that perfect spot. It is the lack of hunger and the lack of performing where the team is looking absent. Pavlovic passing back to Ta. Now it is to Upamecano. Elise again being tackled. Elise making his moves, trying to get a cut in. Bambi this time makes a move. Harry Kane, make a shot, my boy, make a shot. So late move from Harry Kane. I don't know what has happened to Harry Kane, and he is not even making those shots. I think the adverse temperature as well as those high temperature over here is causing those players to have those bad moments on the pitch. The players are looking exhausted. 2 million is the prize money for a win. 2 million for a win in a game, and a total of 125 millions if you are going to make it to the finals and winning the trophy. Will a draw be adding that? Because in the table it will be Bayern who will be there, but against the likes of Benfica they have to be winning that, because Boca Juniors with this, will that be the storyline good enough? Boca Juniors has drawn the game against Benfica. They have got 1 point, and this one is also going to be a draw so far. 1 point, 2 points they will be connecting, and Bayern getting 3 points in the previous match day and 1 point in this, 4 points in total. But Benfica are also on that soft spot of 4 points, and the next game it will be Bayern and Benfica. If Boca Juniors definitely going to be winning that against Auckland City, they will be getting 5. But Bayern has to get a draw against Benfica or a win if this game is going to be on those draws. My goodness. FIFA Club World Cup is also making those good numbers in the group as well. Manuel Neuer getting this time to Upamecano. Upamecano is rusty at times, but after his injuries, he is making his first move in the lineups. This time passing that to Sane, mid-page. Sane gets that to Guerrero. Sane has cut in. He has got a creativity. Sane gets that inside the box. It was that same predictable gameplay from Sane, but he was close inside the box, but has been denied. A free kick. Kane going to take that. High up to Olise. Olise trying to find Guerrero, but Boca Juniors on their center backs inside the defensive aspects are not giving any opportunities. Big gameplay. Boca Juniors being a club performing it so good, that has been really good. Boca Juniors has been really making that good, and in the table of the Liga Professional they have been the sixth team in that Clausura Zona A. Sixth team they were in the Liga Professional, and they have been performing good. They have been really performing good. But not many shots being taken. Not many shots being taken. I think the drinks break is going to be happening. It is Boca Juniors. Merentenial, the number 16, who has got their sole goal now seen down on the pitch. Merentenial, who wasn't having those performances in the first half, now has got that good performances with that goal coming in, but nothing looking cropping up from the sides of Leroy Sané, from the likes of Olise. Players are looking exhausted. The adverse temperature and the high sodic temperature, they are just sweating it back. Merentiel has now been given that substitution. Zabalos and Sarachi are the two men coming onto the pitch. Substitutions coming in. Boca Juniors bringing in reinforcements. Now they are going for a win. Sarachi, the number 3, coming on. 79 minutes are now officially up. What will be the result of that? Boca Juniors, will they be getting a win? Or Bayern, will they be getting a win? Or will both of these teams be happy with that draw? But if that is going to be a draw, a big slap on the face of Vincent Company. This is looking to be happening. It is going to be a big slap on the face of Vincent Company if this is going to be a draw. He is again looking exposed. That is what we were saying, that what is the need of playing in this FIFA Club World Cup when you are not having that team good enough. Tanesek, Bambi, passing back, Pavlovic. Spread the pitch. Yes, that is what you have to do. 80 minutes now on the pitch. 80 minutes now on the watch. Spread the pitch. Pavlovic now spreading it high up. And are generally looking to making it so close to the center part of the pitch. But now they are looking to making that pitch spread. There is some issue on the right backs. What is that looking happening? Oh my goodness, Jamal Musiala Bambi is looking injured. Oh my goodness, that is the reason why Bambi wasn't given those substitutions. And now Vincent Company bringing in Bambi. Bambi wasn't that. Bambi wasn't that fit enough, and now he is moving off the pitch. Bambi is moving out of the pitch. It is some sort of injuries. Thomas Muller now coming on. My goodness, Jamal Musiala Bambi getting a hat-trick in the previous match, and now the injuries were a big concern. But I think there is some sort of calf muscle injuries. Oh my goodness, Bambi is out of the pitch. Bambi is now out of the pitch. And it is Thomas Muller who has made his presence. Bambi is out. Big blow if Bambi is going to get any big injuries. That is what I was saying. Playing in the FIFA Club World Cup, it was a big injury blow. because of the adverse temperature as well as those adverse climate over there soaring high. The temperatures are so high over there and players getting exhausted, and now it is those ugly moments. And Boca Juniors playing in those Argentine leagues are well accustomed to these temperatures and climatic conditions, but the rest part of the globe will be definitely facing those big blows. And the tackles which Boca Juniors are making that big enough. Thomas Muller getting that tackle. Olise winning that with that deflection. Kimmich, Pavlovic, aggressive high lineup from Bayern again, but no moves from Harry Kane. He is already looking out of gas and exhausted. Stanisic, Pavlovic, Kimmich this time. Nothing from the mid pitch, only spreading that to Olise this time. 83 minutes are up. Olise gets in. Lima this time. Inside the box, goes in. Opportunity for Kimmich. Take a shot. Take a shot. Olise takes that inside the ball. Olise has got it good, my boy. Olise has got it. Perfect lineup. Perfect pitch. Perfect one. Perfect pitch. That is Mikel Olise making that big. Boca Juniors were playing that negative football on the pitch time and again, just defending it against the Typhoon and the Giants of Bayern Munich, and now have conceded the second goal. That is what I was saying. Every time getting the ball inside the box, take those shots, my boys. Take those shots. You're not taking those shots, just passing it inside the box. Was the storyline happening? And Mikel Olise finally takes that. Look at that build-up. It was Olise to Lima, clumsy movements, Kimmich getting that, Lima to Harry Kane, Olise getting that on that perfect pitch, close to the penalty spot, a curler to that shot with his left footer and into the nets, and this time it was a no save from Marchesín. All the ugly faces, Di Lolo, Costa, the centre backs, are now looking just pale blue faces on the Boca Juniors, because that was a negative game they were playing in from the start of this game, just defending in their center backs. 84 minutes are now official. 85 minutes are now officially up, and Bayern has got that second goal lead. No denying the fact. And the stats of this game: 10 shots taken, 4 on target, 5 big opportunities being missed. That is what Thomas Muller, look at that. When he came onto the pitch, this opening was made happen by the presence of Thomas Muller, because he came onto the pitch and he found that soft spot from Olise where he was being targeted, and Thomas Muller created that spaces on the right part of the pitch where the likes of the Costa, who was getting exposed. Thomas Muller exposed Costa on that part of the pitch because they were pressing it high, and it was the experience substitutions which came in, and Bayern has got their second goal. Leroy Sané, what an ugly tackle it is. I mean, without substituting Leroy Sané, I would have definitely asked Vincent Kompany to bring in Lennart Kahl on the pitch. What was the need of bringing in Leroy Sané on the pitch, whether he is not showing any type of experience things? And yes, 57% vote for Bayern Munich and 43% for Boca Juniors on the live poll, which you have got so far. And draw, no one has voted for that, a draw in this game. Thomas Muller getting that possession goal. Look at that. Harry Kane being fouled bad on the mid-pitch, and finally the referee, this shit man, his refereeing has been really bad. Alireza Fagani has been really making those ugly, bad decisions, now getting that, and Harry Kane being fouled. Hope he doesn't get big injuries, but this man now finally giving that a free kick, I guess. Yes, it is in favor of Bayern. Olise this time. Lima making it move. Make that. Thomas Muller on the mid pitch. Lima has got that. Look at that. Experienced Thomas Muller coming onto the pitch and just making those moves on the right part. Now it is 3-1. He scored. Hey, Mies and Mia coming in at Miami and at the Hard Rock Stadium. Legendary Thomas Muller again making his move. Look at that. Whether that was offside. No, I don't think Lama was offside. And he gets a tip-in goal. Lama makes his presence good against Marchesin, the goalkeeper of Boca Juniors. Experienced man Thomas Muller, not denying the fact, has been making his moves good. Oh my God, that was offside. The flags were not raised, but it was offside. 88 minutes are now up. Look at that experienced substitutions. Thomas Muller coming onto the pitch and finding those soft spots. It was Costa, the man, the centre back, number 32, playing on to that part of the pitch, was raising high up, and Thomas Muller has just made those moves good on that part of the pitch. He has been making those good whole player movements on that part. 88 minutes are up. 2 minutes plus stoppage time. Anisek this time. Passing that. Pavlovic, Kimmich staying deep on the mid page. Lama this time passing that to Olise. Thomas Muller making those moves good. Passing that to Olise again. Again back to Muller. It is Sane on that part of the pitch. Kimmich. Pavlovic, passes looking happening. Make that game good. High enough, my boys. Get that third goal. Pavlovic getting that to Upamecano. Kimmich this time. It is Stanisic so high up on the pitch. Stanisic so high up on the pitch. Pavlovic. Sane again. Kimmich. Stanisic passing that back. Manuel Neuer this time. Jonathan Tah. Harry Kane. Passes looking happening. And Bayern are keeping the possession for the past 2 minutes. Look at that creativity which happened. It was the likes of Thomas Muller getting those creativity again and getting that third goal, but on the VAR it was offside. The goal doesn't stand. The third goal doesn't stand. Otherwise, it would have been a whitewash. Stanisic getting that to Sane again. Sane to Olise. Sane is making his move. Wing. Will he make a cross? No. Passes happening. Olise to Sane again. Both Olise and Sane on the left part of the pitch are looking composed. Image this time to Olise. With this win, 90 minutes are up. 8 minutes of stoppage time. My goodness, 8 minutes being awarded. 8 minutes being awarded. In the first half, it was just 1 minute, despite so much of the time being wasted after those first goal being ruled out of those VRs and those injury moments. But now in the second half, 8 minutes of stoppage time. Poor refereeing again. This man. Poor refereeing again. Elireza Fagani, poor refereeing from this man is happening time and again. And now 8 minutes in those adverse temperatures, adverse climate, where Bayern are playing at the Hard Rock Stadium. And again, it is Harry Kane getting those injuries down on the pitch. But no decisions being made by this referee, Elireza Fagani. Poor decisions are being consistently made by this referee in this game. I won't consider this referee to be anyways FIFA approved or not. He is from the local domestic clubs where he should practice those refereeing than coming on to such tournaments. It is Stanisic passing that back to Manuel Neuer. Manuel Neuer getting that to Kimmich. Kimmich making those centre-back passes. Don't go for that, my boys. But Boca Juniors are looking exhausted with that sole goal. Boca Juniors were looking to be making such things. It is Sane making his move. Will he win that? Yes, he has got that with deflection. He passes that to the wings. Oh my goodness, it was an opportunity for Olise. but Olise wasn't expecting that to be coming in. Thomas Muller again trying to change the wings to the far post, going for Sane, being denied. Boca Juniors are now exhausted, but they have played their best. No denying the fact they have played their best. It is the fans now throwing another football onto the pitch. It is a foul to Stanisic. It is a big foul to Stanisic, and refereeing in this game by this man, Ali Reza Afghani, has been real poor. He's out of his mind. This referee for today's game is really out of his mind. No denying the fact this man has been really out of his mind making those poor decisions. Harry Kane has been given the superior player of the match for what? My goodness, what is that for? But this man, referee decisions from him today on the pitch has been really poor. 57% votes which we got for Bayern Munich, 43% for Boca Juniors, and not a draw. But still, 5 minutes left in the stoppage time, and Boca Juniors are looking out of gas and have made them exhausted. But the worries of Jamal Musiala Bambi will be bit critical if that is going to happen. Harry Kane moving in, he takes a move. He has been tackled bad on the edge of the box. Number 40 from Boca Juniors, rusty play from him. Number 40, Boca Juniors making that rusty play on the pitch. D. Lolo, this man, young man, 21 years of age, Argentine, making those moves. What a bad gameplay that is from Boca Juniors onto that part of the pitch. A bad tackle to Harry Kane and not being given, and not a foul being given. What a poor decision that is. A free kick. Thomas Muller, Olise, Kimmich, Leroy Sané, four of them. Don't give Leroy Sané those shots, man. Leave him aside. 4 minutes of the stoppage time are up. 4 more minutes left. And a free kick for Bayern. A free kick for Bayern in that soft spot, but it is looking quite far off from the box. It is looking quite far off from the box. Will that be the moment coming in? Will that be the moment coming in? Will that be the moment coming in? Joshua Kimmich, Leroy Sané, Olise, who is going to take that? Will Olise get his second goal? He takes that to the first post. Oh my God, it just skimmed the first post. I think it touches. Look at that. It was a goal. It got a goal. My goodness, it was so close to the first post. It just skimmed it. But then also not good enough to get that second goal for Lise. Boca Juniors, now will they go for those long balls? Mertisni, the goalkeeper, has gone for a goal kick. Upamecano, Kimmich, Harry Kane finally getting that clearance. Stanisic this time. Harry Kane. Harry Kane has been tackled bad. It is those tackles. Boca Juniors time and again making those bad tackles. It was Harry Kane who got that assist as well in that second goal. And inside the box, that is what you call that fox in the box. Harry Kane having that awareness good enough and pass that to Olise for getting that second goal. Otherwise, it would have been a tough journey in this group stage for Bayern. But Boca Juniors have been giving their best. Kimmich back passing that to Upamecano. Passing back, Manuel Neuer. Stanisic this time. Dropping down, passing to Kimmich. Boca Juniors are now looking out of position for the past 10 to 12 minutes. Lima again, Olise. Kimmich. Pavlovic back to Kimmich. Sane this time. 7 minutes are now up. Just 1 minute left in the stoppage time for this game to be getting those 2 millions inside the bank for Bayern. 2 millions again. 4 millions in the previous match day 1, and now 2 millions again in the match day 2. That is what the storyline of this group is looking in favor of Bayern so far. In favor of Bayern so far. Thomas Muller again getting those tackles again by Costa. No cards being shown. No cards being shown. Bad tackles by Boca Juniors, and they have been really playing big game for today and giving everything, but it is the advantage which the big guns are having. Eight minutes of the stoppage time are now up. The referee has pointed to the whistle. The whistle has been blown, and Bayern are making that. This is called Bayern Munich's precision, which has overshadowed and the power of Boca Juniors and Miguel Russo and his men getting those defeats. That is the storyline. Bayern has got those big precisions and they have made that. Every shot being taken, every creativity what they did. But again, I would say for this game, this man was poor. Alireza Afghani, this man has been really poor for today's game. No denying the fact he has been really poor in this game. Really poor referral decisions by this man Alireza Afghani in this game. But Bayern has won that, and in the stats, 11 shots all in on taken against the rigid defense and powerful tackles made by Boca Juniors. But then also Boca Juniors taking 6 shots, 3 on target, 27% position, nothing where they're looking making creative. Bayern with 92% pass accuracy, 644 passes, huge again, and Boca Juniors with 70% pass accuracy, making 240 passes, 13 fouls from Bayern, 18 from the likes of Boca Juniors. But in the table, it is now Bayern with 6 points, and they have made their statement that they are making it to the next stage of the tournament. Bayern have really made their spot quite good enough, and they are making it to the next stage of the tournament. No one is going to be stopping that. And who wins the game tonight? We will be ending that poll because Bayern has won that. 57% vote went for Bayern and 42% for Boca Juniors, and none went for a draw. And that poll is complete, and Bayern are making their move to the next stage of the tournament, and they have the game against Benfica. But look at this table over here. It is Bayern who has got 6 points. Benfica are also with 4 points. They have got a draw against the likes of Boca Juniors, and they again humiliated Auckland City FC. But Auckland City FC getting 0 points will be those exits. But it is the next game where Benfica will be facing Bayern and Boca Juniors will be facing Auckland City. Definitely Boca Juniors will be winning that. In that table up against Auckland City, 3 points they will be getting, a total of 4 points. But if Benfica is also losing that, but on the goal difference they are having 6, Boca Juniors are having -1. If Boca Juniors need to be making to the next stage of the tournament, they will have to beat Auckland City by a margin of 7 goals at least. And Benfica against Bayern, Bayern will have to get Benfica those losses. If Benfica is getting those losses against Bayern, and if the likes of Boca Juniors getting past Auckland City in the next match day 3 by more than 7 goals, then only it will be the storyline happening for Boca Juniors. Will that be the thing happening or not? But Bayern have made their soft spot good, and they are making to the next stages of the tournament. That has been the storyline for this game. And talking about the lineups, we will be making on to the second half analysis as well, and the first half analysis as well. Look at that. It has been those good shots. Olise getting those on the 84th minute was the storyline. But I would say after the departure of Jamal Musiala from the team, it was definitely Thomas Muller coming in, and Thomas Muller getting those big aspects against the likes of the Boca Juniors, Costa, centre back. Thomas Muller was making those high move up, and Costa was seen pressing it high, but Thomas Muller made that part where Olise wasn't looking creative with the likes of Lima, but Thomas Muller making those loopholes, getting it ready, and Costa was the man who was persuaded good enough, and he lost the ball. And inside the box, it was a fox in the box moment where Kimmich was there, Pavlovic was there, Olise was there, Lima was there, but Harry Kane in the end, in the fox in the box moment, getting some passes to Olise, and Olise finishing that second goal good enough has been the storyline. But most annoying part is look at the big chances, the red part, 73% position from Bayern, blue part, 27% from Boca Juniors. But six big chances where the Bayern were having six big chances and five big chances they have missed. That has been a bad story again. Non-performing and clinical aspects missing, and Bayern has been really trying to be making that passes inside the box. That has been the bad story, which I would definitely want Bayern to be overhauling, because most of the passes are going nowhere inside the box, and Bayern have made their way. Definitely Mia send Mia boys, and this has been the storyline, and Bayern are making that good. And if we look at the next stage of the tournament over here, knockout, I think it is Bayern who has made their way. 1A. Where is that 1A which is going to be looking into this? Look at that. It is 1B and 2A. Where is 1A? Yes, this part of the bracket, 1A and 2B. 1A and 2B. And from C and D, it will be Bayern, Benfica, and D, it is Flamengo, Chelsea. So Bayern have the probability of meeting either Flamengo or Chelsea in the next round of the tournament. Bayern in the next round of the tournament have the probability of meeting Flamengo or Chelsea. That has been the story. So yes, that is all from my hand, and Bayern winning that good. But some aspects of Jamal Musiala, Bambi's injuries, that will be a big worry. That will be a big worry. If Bayern are going to get those injury moments from Jamal Musiala, it will be definitely a big worry. But what is that going to be? Playing in the FIFA Club World Cup is more important. Getting 2 millions for a win, and if a total of 125 millions a winning team is going to be getting if they are going to those finals and winning the trophy. 2 millions for a win and 125 millions all for getting the big trophies. Bayern has collected more than 25 millions in the past two matches. I mean, more than 15 millions, my mistake, 15 millions for those making that to the next stage of the tournament. Will this story be going good or not? That is all the end from my end. And yes, Mia and Mia, big victory coming in again. Boca Juniors played well, but it is that precision from the Bayern where they got it twice into the nets and missing 5 big chances, whereas Boca Juniors missing 2 big chances but then also getting a goal. They played their big. Bye from my side, guys. Bye. Keep goaling, and yes, Mia and Mia, keep goaling.